This is the River Doon in Ayrshire, which is looking quite nice. Richard has let me fish here if I wish. It's late. I was supposed to be here a bit earlier, but I've only managed to get away for a few hours this evening, and it's quite possible I could catch a salmon, but we shall see. The thing about the dune here is there's lots of these little weirs all the way up this stretch, and they create these kind of mini pools which probably hold fish, but like any piece of water, when in the year and what height of water and where in each pool is a matter of experience, which is sort of lacking in this angler. I'm going down here to the long pool, and last season I was given a top tip about where the fish might be down there, so I fished up the top, and very enjoyable, lovely piece of water, but never even seen a fish, so we shall see. Alright, due to the fact that I haven't caught any fish or salmon or sea trout or any of the target species that I've been after, I'm going to do a bit of vicarious fishing here. And here's a friend of a friend, that's how distant it is I having to get to a salmon, who's caught a couple of salmon this year, and I'm going to probably transgress several copyright infringements and read out this email. It says here, subject: fish are generally better caught early. Second cast to be precise. I remember an old gilly friend of mine telling me that you were better catching a fish at the end of the day, as getting one early meant that you had to carry the damn thing round with you all day. Interesting point. Clearly these are the days before catch and release. Either way, our hero has just returned from his family holiday at Colham Bridge outside Aviemore, and was blessed with a day at Kinchardy, just above Boat of Garten. The beat is more famous for its sea trout, and is notably the highest decent beat on the river, and also best for sea trout. I've been fishing here since I started going to Colham Bridge about 7 years ago, and Mrs. G allows me 1 day a week conditional on previous good behaviour. Previous forays have resulted in kelp, several unconnected pulls, and the disgrace of a clean fish lost at the net. Hi-ho, that's spring fishing for you. This year was different, with 7 inches of water and a size 12 cascade on a floating line. The second cast of the day resulted in this sparkling little specimen. Very nice fish, which smiled as it returned, and I was fooled into checking it for sea lice before I remembered that it had already climbed around 1,000 feet to get into the beat. Crackle of a fish of around 7 pounds and absolutely solid. Mine host Gilly got one of about 11 pounds later in the afternoon, and I also had a half-hearted pull just after this little booty decided to have a look. 3 fish were caught the previous evening. It was clearly a case of fish deciding to have a little breather before pushing on the ascent of the Cairngorm. So there you are. Those of you who say that Upper Speyside is the spring is a waste of time clearly haven't been through the 7 years school of hard knocks. More fool them, I say. 1 fish in 7 years of 1 day a week is to be a great average. So there you go. It can be done. Certainly not done by me, but that is Mr. Gamba's fishing antics, and I hope he will forgive me for voyeuristically sticking that on my weblog. Hopefully it'll be me talking about salmon I've caught, but there you go. Such is life.